Marks plays on, 30 metres out, chips it goal and puts it through. Great kick by Arthur Mascos from the right full forward pocket. South Fremantle are back in front. Farmer knocks it to Thorne, to Hand. On the attacking side of the square, he kicks it straight up in the air, but Kickett's underneath it. Marking out in front of Willie Rioli. He chips it into the pocket. Up they go, and Evans has taken the mark. 55 metres out, too far out to score. The drop punt will land short. Over the top was Ralph, but the mark has been taken by Grant in defence. Stephen Grant goes down the middle of the ground, setting himself as little Willie Rioli over the back of Kickett. Ball on the ground, through goes Turner. Rioli fighting in there with Evans for Claremont and Brad Collard. And that'll be another bounce, centre half forward. Farmer wins the tap, shark by Collard. He kicks it to the middle of the ground. Brayshaw sets. Over the top of him was Giri. Matera allows him to go for Derek Collard. He's outside 50 metres. He goes into the pocket, and out comes Wilson to mark in front of Molesso. 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle.
Excellent play by Derek Collard. Then when he got through the traffic of players that were around him, he had the steadiness to just pause for the moment, have a look, and Wilson on the lead. He passed it perfectly to him.
A great chance for his third goal. He chips and kicks truly to stretch the margin to 9 points for the Bulldogs. 11-9, plays 9-13.
Claremont are breaking down badly at centre half forward at the moment. This is Firmino. South taking the ball wide. They could have perhaps been more direct. They could easily have had the ball on the half forward line given the possessions they've had. It's close to the line. It won't go out. Will now. No, it won't. Players stopped and they've kicked straight. That's Claremont have kicked straight back to the half back line again. This is Firmino.
Away goes Ned Firmino across the half-back line to Robert Solon. Kicks out wide. Mascot should arrive first and does. Over the top of Kickett to find a teammate in McDonald, who boots at the centre half forward. Jakovic sets himself. From the side was Brayshaw. Running onto the ball, Cliff Collard. Oh, that was a hospital hand pass, but Jakovic took it away neatly. Kicks to full forward. Giri. Great mark. Opposed by James. He's marked at 45 metres out. Directly in front. This would be a telling goal for the Bulldogs, Brian, if he brings it up.
Yes, it'll stretch their lead out to almost 3 goals, will it? And it's going to make it very difficult for Claremont. It was interesting before watching the kicks that were marked by Craig Edwards. One of the reasons the players had to kick to Craig Edwards was because all the running players of Claremont were picked up by their South Fremantle opponents, and that's probably the area that South have to get back into doing.
Let's watch Giri now. Deliberate shot at goal. The drop punt on its way. Floating goalward. He's put it through. A nice kick from Richard Giri to bring up goal number 3. And South Fremantle coming home strongly at the 12-minute mark of the last quarter.
Claremont still deep in defence. Swing play to the outer side of the ground and guard. Guard in the right full-back pocket. Goes short and finds Edwards. Well, they've had 3 kicks. Now 4 to get it to the half-back line. Mann has the mark. 1 kick from where James was would have got this to the same position. They still have possession. I guess that's important as they go towards centre half forward, and Brayshaw not paid the mark. That's tough. Liebeck gets the hand pass away and McDonald bounds towards centre wing. Gets the kick in. It falls short. Mark missed back there by Park. Begovic caught. Not penalised and should have been. This is Matera. In pursuit was Begovic. Matera's got time to stop. Steady. Puts it down to Collard, who goes by hand towards Giri, and Giri has kicked his 4. Well, Claremont really have the job in front of them now.
South look home at the halfway mark of this last term. Liebeck up in front. Pulls down the mark. Opposed by Urquhart. Had a great last quarter. There's the kick to the wing. The flyer was Kickett. Jakovic has got it. Tackled by Scott Edwards. This is Mann. Run into by Collard. He knocks it out wide for his brother Cliff. On to Willie Rioli. He feigned the hand pass. Now he goes with a hand pass to Matera. He's almost at half forward. He chips into the pocket, and Giri's taken another good mark.
He's certainly come alive in this quarter, Ken, and How many possessions for Giri in this quarter?
1, 2, 3. This is his second mark and fourth kick for the quarter.
Plays on now, and the pass is on to Wilson, who marks 25 metres out on a 60-degree angle. So Wilson, he's also booted 3. Giri's got 4 today. And this will be the final nail in the coffin of the Tigers if he kicks this. There's the shot from Wilson, but he's missed, too shallow. 1 behind only. But South Fremantle looking good at the 17-minute mark, Brian.
Yes, they are, Trevor, and it's interesting players that weren't involved so much in the game in the third quarter, and I refer to probably Wilson, Giri and Matera, have certainly lifted in this quarter, and those 3 players in the south forward line are causing a lot of problems for Claremont.
Well, Claremont need 4 goals to win this, assuming that South don't kick any more, and that's a dangerous kick into play. Peter Thorne did very well, opposed by Brad Collard.
Stopped a few heavy knocks today, Brian.
Yep.
Yes, he has, Peter Thorne. He's had a very important role without Neesham out there, but he's been under a lot of pressure.
Liebeck just too tall for Urquhart at the moment. Comes down to Allen, whose hand pass is intercepted by Worsfold. Here comes Souths again, back towards the forward pocket. It'll land with Collard. Derek Collard takes the mark. Only 20 metres from goal. And this could well seal Claremont's fate. It should, in fact. He should kick this goal.
What would the total possessions be of the Collard brothers today, Ken? I'll let you work on that while he has this shot.
Derek Collard, who has kicked 1 goal so far in this game, has the chance to kick South's 13th, I think it will be. And no, he's missed. Well, that's a bad miss from there, and it's just given Claremont that glimmer of hope, although they're not playing well enough at the moment to win it. Stan Magro looking a little more relaxed than he has for most of this game. He obviously feels that his side has control of the game.
And Wally, 40 possessions to the Collards today. Derek's had 15 kicks and 1 effective hand pass. Brad's had 10 kicks and 4 effective hand passes. And Cliff, who spent the first half on the interchange bench, 5 kicks and 5 effective hand passes.
Now, this is Claremont's problem at the moment. They're just not able to clear the ball out of defence.
And Craig Edwards takes his 10th mark.
There's a good example of it, well.
Yeah, well, they just, they're breaking down badly. There's just no height, no marking power.
If you notice, each time Claremont kick out, all the South players have form a circle round the outside, which is where Claremont always like to kick it out to a player running out, and it's got them in some indecision.
There goes the kick from Edwards, not a good one. Another chance here for South. Mascos gets the hand pass across to a teammate, Giri again, was it?
Yes.
He's kicked another one, that's his 5th. And that, I think, is it. I think South